ELI5. There are infinite numbers between 0 and 1. There are also infinite numbers between 0 and 2. There would more numbers between 0 and 2. How can a set of infinite numbers be bigger than another infinite set? I think the problem is you are thinking of infinite to be a very big number. It is not a very big number, it's a different kind of thing. A similar problem exists with 0, in that it's not just a really small number, it's actually 0. For example, if I take a really small number like 0.00000001 and double it, I get 0.00000002. If I take 0 and double it, I still get 0. 2 by 0 is not bigger than 1 by 0. If I have an infinite number of numbers between 0 and 1, then they are separated by 0. If I double all of those numbers, then they are separated by 2 by 0, so they are still separated by 0. Edit. Thanks for the kind words and shiny tokens of appreciation. This is now my second highest voted post after a well-timed Hot Fuzz quote. I guess that's what Reddit is like. Here's a way to see that there are the same size. We're going to show that for each number between 0 and 1, there exists a number between 0 and 2, and vice versa. Pick any number between 0 and 1. Multiply it by 2. You now have a number between 0 and 2. Vice versa. Pick any number between 0 and 2, divide it by 2. You now have a number between 0 and 1. This works both for the case of rational and real numbers. We just constructed a so-called bijection between the intervals 0, 1, and 0, 2. I think I just got discrete math proofs PTSD. Your intuition for size comes from the structure of intervals, rather than the amount of elements they have. The intervals 0, 1, and 0, 2 have the same quantity of points, because you can pair them up. However, the interval 0, 2 is twice as long as the interval 0, 1. The particular elements within 0, 2, and their relation to each other is what gives it that length, not the amount of elements. I think his intuition comes from the fact that the world is discrete in practice. You have 2x more atoms in 0, 2 centimeters than in 0, 1 centimeter. If you are not looking at something made of atoms, let's say you have 2x more Planck lengths in 0, 2 centimeters than in 0, 1 centimeter. See what I mean? OP's intuition can be correct for physical things in our world. But mathematics go beyond that, with rational numbers being infinitely divisible. As soon as there is a limit to how much you can divide things, even if it's 1 million digits after the decimal point, OP's intuition is valid.